Hello. Namaste everyone. Welcome back to another Meandering Yogi. And today we're going to do another rigger's review. I want to go over this Joilcan tripod monopod setup that I bought. I got this thing a couple months ago, did an unboxing video. I'll link that below. But I've had it now a couple months. I've done some traveling with it. I've been to the beach, been in the woods, used it a little bit. And wait a minute, hold still. Smile. Beautiful. So yeah, I want to go over do a review with you guys and let you know what I think. Yeah, so let's roll video. So like I said, I took it traveling, and this was a recent visit to the beach. We went just outside West Palm Beach and through West Palm Beach. But what I really like about it was the fact that it's very lightweight. It's very versatile. You can put this thing, and I went through this in my other video. It's very short. It's like less than 16 inches, I think, 15.7 or something like that. Got a nice little carrying case you can put it in, and you can stuff it in your travel bag. You can put it in a suitcase. So it's very small, very lightweight, and perfect for doing just exactly what you see me doing here. Really worked well. I was quite satisfied with it. It works. It has the rubber feet. That's another thing I went over in the other video. I mean, if you guys want to see how this kind of works and pull it out, I didn't want to be redundant and go over that again, but I did want to show you the versatility of it. So one of my other really favorite features about this monopod is that I can use it as a selfie stick. So if I want to stand and do some one-on-one with you and hold the camera out in front of me, I don't have to actually hold it out there and my arm get tired. I can put this monopod against my body just like a selfie stick or something and use it, and it's comfortable. So yeah, another great feature. Very useful. Alright, so we know what it can do as a regular tripod, right? Just any tripod you can set up and take pictures with, yeah? But the versatility of it, if you are someone who likes doing video, is tremendous because, well, let's just say you got some really pretty feet or some beautiful sandals and you want to capture yourself doing some B-roll through the grass. So you can do that. And let me show you how. So here we are. We're getting some B-roll. Captured my beautiful feet in pretty sandals. Or if you wanted to catch another angle, maybe coming from the side again. Yeah? So I hope you guys are liking this video, and really what I'm trying to do is show you more so the versatility of this tripod, because it's not your standard tripod. And I'll show you some other things here in just a second, but I do want to remind you, if you like this video, please hit that like button, and it just makes it go further and farther faster so other people can see it and enjoy it as well. And please, if you like the video, think about subscribing. I've got other videos out there, a versatility of videos. I do some more reviews. I do a lot of reviews, especially on tools and things like that. And I've got some other videos and things I do on just taking photos and getting out and about and going around. But let me get into some other great features on this thing. And really, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Let me show you some more about this thing, yeah? Alright gang, so I set up two tripods. I just wanted to give you show you the difference, yeah? Between my old tripod, the tripod I have is about 15 years old. It's a Velbon S4000, I think. And just getting a little bit of loose, little dangerous. I still use it a little bit for video, but for the most part, I've kind of gotten away from using it, especially since I've got this new tripod. I absolutely love it. Now, it does have a couple things that, well, actually just one thing, and I'll go over that in a minute, that I kind of, hindsight 2020, sort of wish I'd have changed or done, because there's two types of that same tripod, and I'll show you that here in just a minute. But I set these things up side by sides. I just wanted to show you so you can see the difference. And you can see the height difference just right off the get-go, yeah, between my old one and the new one. So, you know, the benefit of having that extra height, and I actually don't even have, there's a 3-inch extension, 3 or 4 inch extension that comes with this. I've not used it yet. You can use it for 2 different things, because there's another, you can set the camera up actually underneath here, and I'll show you that here in a minute, so that you can hang your camera down, and the legs you can spread out and take away, whereas on this one here you've got these cross members, so my legs are set right there. I can't do anything with it. I can't put my camera underneath of it. There's a difference here with hooking up if you want to put a weight on here. This has got a little hole, so you could, you know, if you had something, you could put something on there and hook it, whereas this one has a nice spring-loaded hook on here, so I can hang my camera bag, which is usually, you know, the first thing I'd use if I'm going to hold that down or put a little extra weight on it. I always have the camera bag and another lens or so, so there's always a nice little bit of weight, and I can hang that from it, or a light or anything you might have with you at the time. But just the difference right off the get-go in the height, you know, is amazing. So that's a huge thing. I wanted to show you that just so you had a visual of, if you've got a standard tripod, what you're looking at as far as height wise and difference. Yeah, okay, so I set this up and I just wanted you to see, just to give you an idea. Now, you can't do this with a standard tripod. You see, I mean, I've got that camera, and I can actually go lower. I can set the camera head right down on the ground basically if I wanted to. And in the intro video, if you watch the intro video where I did that pool shot, I actually had this set up on the pool table just like this, with just enough room for that pool ball to clear through. So then I shot my shot, you know, and had the camera, of course, right between the cue ball and the 8 ball. And as the ball rolled underneath the camera, you had that nice, you know, coming at you shot. And then I just spun it around, made the shot again with the camera facing the 8 ball, so that you see the ball rolling into the 8 ball. And I mean, that kind of thing is just, it's so versatile. It's so nice to have something like that you can use. So if you're doing something like that, or maybe you're doing a skateboard ride and you got it high enough to where you can just kind of you know, run your skateboard underneath there as you're doing a jump, or I don't know, just whatever you happen to come up with. It's so versatile, and it's basically just it's just limited to your own imagination as to what you can do with this thing. Yeah, so if I wanted to, say, if I was filming by myself and I wanted to just add a little more motion and be able to move around and discuss something and talk about, or maybe maybe I'm over here and I'm doing some cooking, yeah, and I want to, you know, reach down, grab the pan, show you some things, that kind of thing. So this is basically, it's up to your imagination what you can do with this thing, yeah. So this is something I couldn't do with a standard tripod. I couldn't, you know, just do something like this. Now what I've done on this is it's got the rubber feet that come off, I told you about, yeah. So there's 2 types. One has the rubber feet that come completely off, and one they screw up to where you can have that metal spike sticking out. Either way, it makes no difference. Now on this one, what I've done is, so I wouldn't mess up the countertop, you can either put a piece of paper underneath your feet, you can put a cloth underneath your feet, or in my case, what I did was I just took some regular old Christmas wrap tape and wrapped around the feet so that I could move around like this and let it move around on the table and not damage anything, yeah? And then basically just tuck this in the front of my britches, and nobody knows, and now I'm on camera, and as far as you know, somebody's filming me, or I've got set up something's following me. But actually it's just this beautiful tripod. All right, gang, so really I don't want this to run into a really long video, but I think what I've done is I've touched on the versatility of a tripod like this. And you know, this is a budget tripod, guys. This is not a professional tripod, you know, I'm not about to say it is, but as far as the review part on it, I am incredibly satisfied with it. Now I did tell you earlier the hindsight thing I wanted to talk about. Now they make 2 types of this tripod. They make this one, which has got, you can tell the difference quickly by this latch right here, yeah? There's the 2 things that are different is it comes with these latches like this, and the other one has the round just like this, yeah? and it's on the legs everywhere, except on this one, it just has it on the neck, but not on the legs. The other difference between the two is what I was telling you about with these rubber feet, yeah? So this one's got the rubber feet that go on and off. They're actually a little too loose for my liking. And that's, you know, it's the only thing about this tripod I'm not really happy about. I have to be careful what I do with these feet. So, you know, if I'm gonna be inside, outside, whatever, I have to make note of where the feet are, what I've done with them, and just keep track of them. Because if you take them out and you blunder around in the grass with a few minutes, next thing you know, you'll be trailing back trying to find your rubber foot if you didn't take them off to begin with. So hindsight 2020, I may have upgraded to the other one. I don't know, I didn't look for the price difference. I know it's not much, but the other one, the feet on that one, the rubber does not come off. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, what it does is it has a hole in the bottom of the rubber, and it screws up far enough to let this point stick out, and screws down in order for the rubber to hit the floor. So I think hindsight 2020, I may have gotten that one, but for this being what it is and the price point that it costs, I'm absolutely completely satisfied and very happy with it. Yeah. Well, I hope this helps. I hope it gave you some kind of insight as to what you can do with these things. And like I said a couple of times, it's all, I mean, it's what you can imagine, what, you know, whatever you can come up with, you can do. It's just a really, really versatile piece of equipment compared to the old one. So I hope this video has helped. Again, please hit that like button. You're welcome to subscribe. I would absolutely love it. Much love and respect. Thanks for watching.